Hey, Brandon, I got some title ideas for today's show.
Oh, cool. Can't wait to hear them.
Yeah, I'm just spitballing a couple of them. The Walmart Broncos is it's one that I'm messing with.
Original. Very
The
original.
Denver Walmartcos. That's another one. The last one I have is, will Mile High Stadium be turned into a Walmart?
Honestly, I think the best superstore is Walmart.
Oh, baby, we are fracking here. True, Daniel. True. We're here. And oh boy, do we have a show. Do we have a show?
We got talking to do.
It's loaded, and we were not here Monday because of contract negotiations.
Correct.
Perna had to be full-time dad, and Carmi would not accept a contract extension until she was satisfied with the terms, and so we are still working through that.
She wants so many guarantees, and I'm like, I can't even guarantee I'll be here tomorrow to be your dad. So yeah. we're not overpaying for you.
By the way, in the Grossi chat right now, we got some slick GPS emotes now, and they are...
Whoa, you added a GPS emote.
Oh, we added a GPS. You know why? Because this show is the future, and we're going to navigate all of you through the football world, though Browns and Texans fans may be navigated straight to hell, and that is due to Deshaun Watson. But we'll talk about that. But folks, welcome to another episode of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS. That's right, baby. That's
all right. Well, I've been joking that I'm going to need a law degree to continue to talk about the NFL, and I'd like to announce today I will be starting law school tomorrow.
Congratulations. I hear it's really easy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is go to a bar.
Yeah. 5 minutes a day, and you'll be practicing away, is what they say.
That's what they say. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Who owns the Royals?
Lord.
You'll never be royal. Well, here in Colorado, we've got the Avalanche, the Nuggets, the Rapids, the Mammoth, all owned by the Kroenke family, which married into the Walmart family. So,
whoa!
Holy shite!
You got a fitty to help pay for law school.
Yeah, I'm not really going, guys. That
sounds like a great clickbait punishment. Like, you have to pass the bar.
Pass the bar.
You know what? You know what you have to do? All right, guys, clickbait punishment. You have to have a successful and happy, fulfilling life. Got him! Pranked!
Screw you guys. I ain't doing that.
Nope. Do you want to clip, or do you want me to clip it? What do you want? Oh, you got the 50, so you should clip it.
Oh man, okay, yeah, I clipped this. So many to choose from.
And we have so many.
Oh my
so
god.
many.
Oh my god.
There's bread. This is half the show, just figuring out what clip you want to play.
Face to face with Russell Wilson, on Seattle Refined. Am I the scat?
No.
Am I the scat?
No.
It's just such a weird clip. It's such a weird clip. Honestly, Perna as a lawyer, I would trust more than Amber Heard's lawyers. So, you know what?
Back in 5th grade, our teacher assigned us careers she most likely thought we would be.
Mm-hmm.
And she said for me, lawyer. So
I just saw that Twitter thread that if an adult said to you when you were growing up that you'd make a good lawyer, they were just calling you an a-hole.
Yeah, I think it was because I was like the kid who was always going to be like first to answer. Oh, I know that. Easy. And what I wrote was rock star. So,
I think you could combine those professions and you could be a rock star who also does litigation. Sometimes while
God.
they're on stage and you just sing it like as a ballad.
Yeah, I think that's a whole new genre of music, like Christian rock. It's law rock.
Law rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you could get it done. Like you could remix some Schoolhouse Rock stuff, like how a bill becomes a law. Like you could,
You're guilty until I grant your freedom, bitch.
Yep. You just like throw those in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you need to put on a Broadway show that is a rock opera.
Jury. Just wait until I take off my pants and then I'll show you. I'm hungry for justice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you could put on a whole rock opera and it could just be like rock star instead of love of law.
Yeah.
I think you could pull it off.
Yeah. Speaking of the courtroom, Uncle Phil was trending on Twitter today for me. Uncle Phil, also fondly known as Uncle Carl. But there was a question about TV dads, and Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow both in there. So
okay, all right.
Whoa.
Glad you're okay, Sniper.
Yeah, tornado. Okay. I lived in Kansas. I know about that tornado activity.
But then you went to Oz, right? Mm-hmm. And then you were like, "Here's some water," and she drank it, and then she melted. She's like, "Ah!" You met a witch.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
I met a witch in Oz.
That's it. We got a lot.
Yeah, this Deshaun Watson stuff will not stop.
It's gotten folks.
It's worse every second.
You thought there was a bottom, we keep on going. And one of the things I said, and I almost tweeted about this last night because going through the New York Times article and what have you, like there is a possibility that Deshaun Watson sinks both the Browns and the Texans franchise in the short term. Because now the Texans, who thought they washed their hands of him and were done, now things are coming to light that they potentially helped out in terms of communication with these masseuses or these women who were not even certified to be masseuses, and is bad. So, I mean, Brett Coleman tweeted out, like, there's a possibility that Deshaun Watson doesn't play a single down for the Browns. Baker Mayfield's not going to play for them, and they lose those picks. And I'm just like...
they deserve it all. They deserve it all. Sorry, Cleveland Browns fans. Your team effed up. And it all goes back to the thing that everybody wondered. Like, why would you, as a football organization, not wait for this to play out? Like, go through the civil suits. Like, I know, like, the teams were, as soon as the criminal charges, they said they didn't have enough evidence to go through with them, they're like, oh, in on Watson now. Yep. At the time, there were 22 civil lawsuits filed against him. Now 24. I don't know why a team wouldn't wait, because there is a huge cloud hanging over Deshaun Watson, obviously. And you thought, as an organization, not only are you going to take a chance on him, but we also thought, like, if a team did it, they would have like a clause that if this doesn't go, and
they gave him millions of dollars, guaranteed.
Here's the most guaranteed money ever. What kind of stupidity is that? You have to be next level stupid to give any player that kind of money with this kind of uncertainty hanging in the balance, even if you thought the best of him, even if you thought he was innocent, it's like, hey, there's still like this legal thing.
There's stuff that's going on.
Yeah. Again, it's the criminal stuff. They couldn't do it, but like, it's still a pretty big problem. And the more we learn about it, we haven't gotten one piece of information through this entire thing that's made Deshaun Watson look better. You know what I mean? It's never been like, oh, okay, well, it's just like, nope. And the other, like, the tone about Deshaun Watson has changed too. Like, I think early on, people were willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, and there was support for him. And now everybody's just like, yeah, he definitely did some bad shit.
Oh, dude, like the court of public opinion on the Browns. Like, one of my biggest streams was watching the Browns kick the crap out of the Steelers. Because it was just like, wow, it was like the Bills and Patriots, right? It was like, what a great moment, what have you. Like, you want to see the Browns succeed. They were this down in the dumps franchise. And now people are like, oh no, burn. Just burn. Dude, Miami. Deshaun Watson's first choice was Miami. So you dodged that bullet real well.
And the Dolphins were like, we're interested, but you got to settle all of these cases. And Watson had 18 of them agreed upon to be settled. And he was like, I have to settle all of them or I'm settling none of them. So,
Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, that's interesting.
Well, that was Mia Khalifa. Let's give her a name. Let's put some respect on Mia's name.
Isn't she not a porn star anymore? Isn't she doing sports?
Yeah, she's like former porn star.
Yeah, she's doing sports or something. Like, she has a sports podcast or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sasha Gray's a Twitcher now.
A Twitcher?
A Twitcher?
Yeah.
She has Twitch.
I really do feel bad for Browns fans. I mean, there's some that look at this and they're just like, you know what? Listen, there was no criminal stuff, or at least that he was going to be charged with. So because of that, like, I'm just going to root for my franchise. Like, there's still good people on the team, like Myles Garrett and Chubb, and like, okay, like that's a valid point of view. Like, I'm not telling anyone how to be a fan, but there is also a section of the fan base that's just like, listen, like, my fandom is now tainted because like this guy we put all our eggs in this basket because not only with guaranteed money, but also in terms of draft picks and stock, and also at the expense of pissing off our former QB, who, again, you could crap all over Baker Mayfield all you want, but he's at least a decent quarterback. If you wind up having to start over from scratch, like, that's going to be bad. That's going to be real bad.
I could name several quarterbacks worse than Baker Mayfield. Baker should agree. Like, if this goes south with Watson, he should agree to return to the Browns, but for $231 million fully guaranteed.
Yep. Done.
Yeah.
That Stern wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, no, it was like everybody was surprised by the move for the Browns. And then,
because they were out of the running. Like, it was like, oh, okay, like, they're done. Maybe they'll, like, rekindle with Baker, they'll move on or whatever. But
even Watson was like, you guys are serious? You know what's going on with me right now?
They're just like, take everything.
Okay.
You know who is giving the biggest sigh of relief besides the Dolphins? It's the Falcons and the Saints. Because the Falcons, they know they're going to suck. They know that they're going to be bad, but they're like, we could draft a QB next year because you were this close for having him on your franchise. Yeah. And now every single franchise that was in that conversation is breathing a huge sigh of relief. But Perna, let's get down to brass tacks and let's talk about, set up the scene for people that might not know about the New York Times article, what have you.
Yeah. So, oh man, like, going back to last week, and I kind of missed this, but a 23rd civil suit was filed against Deshaun Watson, and that was after the HBO Real Sports piece aired.
Yep.
And then this week, Monday, a 24th was filed. I had just shot my Antonio Brown episode, and I was like, no, I think I need to talk about this instead. So 23, 24. And there were some extremely graphic details released about the 24th suit against Watson. Again, I don't want to go into that here because I'm scared of violating community guidelines just by reading it.
Is bad.
So the cases went from 22 to 24 against Deshaun Watson. And just based on the information coming out about it, it looks really bad. It looks closer to sexual assault than sexual misconduct, if you want to just get down to it. And then yesterday, the New York Times dropped an article saying that Watson booked appointments with 66 different women over a 17-month period. So that's sketchy. Most pro athletes will tell you, yes, they work with masseuses, but usually you find a person or a couple people you like to work with because they learn your body and they learn how to best get you back into football playing shape. Clearly, this is not what Deshaun Watson was seeking massages for. I read a thing about from Tony Busby, who represents the women filing claims against Watson, that there are well over 100 women he booked massages with. And we also know that the Texans maybe unknowingly aided Watson by giving a location for the massages to take place. Then a member of the Texans organization provided Watson with an NDA to give to the women to sign. So they're at 24 now. Busby also said he expects more suits to actually be filed, and that these are coming from women who were going to file against Watson, but then got scared after Watson's legal team reached out to them and had discussions with them. So 24 might not even be the final number. There could be more. And Busby basically said that Watson's legal team has given him horrible advice. And the more time he has, the more information he's able to gather against Deshaun Watson, and the worse it's going to be. And at this point, we thought, okay, worst case scenario, Watson's out for a season. He's suspended for a year by the NFL. I would say at this point, that is a best case scenario, is a 1-year suspension. I just don't know how the NFL is going to go through this. Unless every case, even if I don't even think it can be settled at this point, and I don't know exactly how the trials work on a civil suit. Somebody said you can't be found guilty, you're found liable. If multiple plaintiffs are awarded and that Watson's liable for multiple women in these situations, the NFL has they cannot come back and be like, yep, you can come play in this league again, Deshaun.
Well, so that's what it comes down to, right? Because there's multiple stories here. There's the stuff that Deshaun Watson is being accused of, right? That's one whole thing in a terrible package all by itself, right? Then you have the Texans' involvement with this now, and the NDAs and essentially setting up communications and locations for this. And I mean, can we talk about for a hot second? We've spoken about how terrible the Texans front office is, their ownership. I think that this puts them just on another plane of, at the minimum, complete and total ignorance of you not knowing what your star QB is doing, or not seeing any pattern there, or them just having that's the best case scenario where you're like, oh, okay, they're just really that bad at their jobs and really dumb.
And let's be fair, the Texans, they could be
a possibility.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That is a possibility. 100%. Then there's the Browns, in which how they're going to handle this, because you're talking about potential, they lost the draft picks, you have guaranteed money that's on there, you're talking about the suspension that's incoming. And then on top of that, finally, you have the NFL, in which their response to this. And I think that the NFL is in a really weird position because you have like the lack of criminal, right? Like you're not going to be able to charge it criminally. So there's that aspect. But then you have the NFL that has gone on these campaigns to be like, look how different we are. And, you know, we're punishing people like for these things that we weren't punishing them before. You know, we're not caring about weed anymore. We're caring about this, and this. And then you have Deshaun Watson. And it's like, oh, I think they're going to get like blowback regardless of what their decision is.
Yeah.
Like,
and
that's going to be bad.
Yeah, Robert Kraft did not do the same thing. Robert Kraft, I mean, he paid for a massage that also resulted in sexual activity. But the difference there is that was, as far as we know, consensual. That's a whole different like thing, and it was, you know, they found him going there one time. Like, the big difference with Watson is he was booking or trying to book massage sessions for just massage and was trying to force himself sexually on these masseuses. Now, some of the masseuses involved may have known that this is what was happening going into it, but many of them did not. At least 24 are saying this was messed up. He made sexual advances and continued to make them. And I think that's the big difference between what Kraft was caught doing versus Deshaun Watson.
You're also seeing a pattern too. I mean, like, so I've read through, this was a while ago now, because this has been going on for so long, but like, I read like the accounts and what have you. And a lot of these women like were not certified to be masseuses. Like he found them on like Instagram. He found them like from random places. And he's like, oh, you can figure it out. And it's kind of like that targeting and that pattern that is very clearly there. And if you want to be like, hey, like Perna said this before, and I know we've talked about it. Like, if you are a football player, okay, I'm going to go to this masseuse. All right, this one's not working out. I'm going to go to this one now. Okay, this one understands my body. Like, you know, I feel better. Great, wonderful. For you to continuously go and try to find women who, again, are not even certified in this, like, the picture that it paints is not good. It's bad. Now, there are people already going, like, talking about bad legal advice. His attorney, right? He went on that radio show and he was like making people uncomfortable or happy endings aren't illegal, which, okay. But when you start, like when Deshaun Watson like is admitting, oh yeah, one of the masseuses was crying afterwards. I just didn't know why she was crying. Like, it's bad. It's a really, really bad look. And again, you could be like, okay, if this was like a one-time deal, maybe you could throw some doubt in there. But when you have women who are do not know each other, completely separate, who are good, upstanding citizens, like, you know, have never had issues, whatever, making separate claims is bad. It's real, real bad.
Yeah,
so,
it's a bizarre. It's one of the most bizarre stories in relation to the NFL I've seen, outside of, you know, culminating everything Antonio Brown did. And I think, like, here's a hot take. Jimmy Haslam may have passed Dan Snyder for worst owner in the league.
Yeah.
You can make a strong case. Jimmy is the worst.
I would have a hard time arguing with that.
I might go Jimmy, Dan, Cal McNair of the Texans. 3 worst. Which for the Broncos,
I think throw those 3
Rob
together.
Walton just has to be better than those 3 idiots, and we should be okay here in Denver.
Yeah.
But
so it's gonna be because again, at this point, and as the summer continues to roll along, and as Deshaun Watson's attorney continues to say kind of like incriminating things, we'll see kind of what the NFL's response is, because the last thing I heard about that is they're trying to make a decision before the fall. in which they're going to say, hey, like, whatever the punishment is going to be. But I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know how they don't just put Watson on the exempt list until this is resolved.
There you go. Trevor just gave you $100 because of inflation.
Thank you, Trevor. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, Trevor. Okay, we know what that means.
There you go.
No, hold on, Trevor. I got the one. Let me effort. Tom, take the reins.
Okay, I got this. So, leaving behind that basket of nightmares, we are going to talk about the Denver Broncos. Because it's official now?
Well, I mean,
sort of.
It takes 60 to 90 days to be fully approved. You got to get the owners, but yes, the bid he's the winning bid.
The Denver Broncos are now going to be turned into the Denver Walmartcos. And I am so excited, as it was 4.5 billion?
4.65.
Oh, excuse me. $4.65 billion. The Denver Broncos have been purchased. And
all right, Trevor. For the first time ever on GPS.
Oh, I know what it is.
We give you Scooter Elway 2.0.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Johnny John
Get it?
We are going to get copyrighted so hard. So hard. And then you're going to have to talk to Russell Wilson to try and get us
Oh, am I going to have a conversation with Ciara?
Yeah.
Count me in. All right, Ciara, this is how we run the state of Colorado forever. First of all, how do we make Russell Wilson cool? That's step one. We got a lot of work to do there, Ciara.
I really thought that she would like just kind of, pass that on and just be like, hey, look, like, I'm cool. You should be cool.
The more cheesy and corny Russell Wilson is, the more I love it, baby.
You just want him to throw the football good.
Oh, yeah. If he's bad, then that's going to be hard to swallow. But
I really want him to change his slogan now to rollback. Like, because like the old Walmart commercials, like, let's roll back these prices.
Yeah.
Walmart Nation, roll back.
So like with Walmart coming in to purchase the Broncos,
easy.
A couple things. I think there's a very good chance, Tom, that Walmart could start selling.
Pretty much everybody eats bread.
We get eat a ball in Walmart.
Eat the ball in Walmart.
That's part one. Also, you should be excited about this, Tom, because part of this ownership group so it's Rob Walton. It's the Perna Walton Group.
Yep.
So Rob's son-in-law, Greg Perna, is joining. That's not what's exciting, but Melody Hobson, also part of the group. Melody is George Lucas's wife. Melody is also chair of the board of Starbucks and director of JP Morgan. So she has like this business weird. That's why she's in there. Yeah, it's a very weird pairing.
Okay.
Starbucks, Walmart.
Starbucks is coming to Mile High Stadium.
Benchwarmer Brew will be in Starbucks and Walmart moving forward.
Will it really?
Well, I got to do some wheeling and dealing with Melody, but yes.
Oh, so you need to talk to George Lucas's wife.
Yeah, so Ciara, Melody, and I are going to get together and really shake things up.
Okay. That's nice, Perna. But more importantly, I just figured out how you can make Russell Wilson cool. Okay.
I'm
It's a dark room. You see his darkened silhouette. Can't really like make it out, right? It's just a guy in pads. All of a sudden, an orange lightsaber ignites.
Yes.
And that's when he goes, Broncos country. Let's ride.
He swings it and cuts off Derek Carr's fucking head. and it's very graphic. Then Mahomes and Herbert come in. He's swinging them. He stabs them both through the hearts and holds them up in the air, and he waits for some of their blood to fall, and he drinks it. He drinks their blood. It's Star Wars, but with like HBO's leeway to be as violent as we all wish it could be. Sorry, I went for Derek Carr first, but let's get it done. Broncos country, let's cut off some heads.
Okay, that's Flacco's just like, I just want self-checkout for concessions. And you're like, no.
Yeah, there we go.
Like, you have fake lightsabers that the kids can line up and beat the crap out of, like, stuffed Derek Carrs and Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herberts. That's okay. Yeah. I love how I'm like, here's how you make your quarterback cooler. Like, no, I want homicide.
Yeah, I want murder.
To see a murder.
I want murder.
So, Perna, I'm sure that you're going to be doing a video about this. Denver, no, maybe not.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, people are interested, but they're really not interested in a whole video about the Broncos ownership situation.
5 things that could change because they're owned by Walmart. Number 1, change their name. Number 2, there's a grocery produce section in the stadium.
Yeah.
Number 3, their employees' benefits are completely cut. Don't unionize.
No Broncos player shall have health insurance.
Oh my God. Change the color. Oh my God, please.
There's just happening.
A big Walmart logo on their helmet.
Not happening.
Move to Arkansas.
Not happening. None of it's happening.
Oh man. I mean, how do you feel about this? Like, do you not care? Are you kind of like, okay.
Like,
you wish it was Peyton Manning?
Yeah. Well, Peyton Manning could be part of the ownership group. So they might bring him in as an investor or an advisor or both or some. Yeah. Cookus went off.
5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns for Case Cookus. Tom Grossi was on the bandwagon before anybody else. Okay.
Okay.
Just want to remember who did you root for? I said the Stars because Case Cookus, and now they're going to Canton. So just.
I'm a Breakers boy.
Yeah. What are they doing?
Perna, want me to send you a WM uni as a Walmart jersey?
Yeah. I want a custom Walmart jersey for you.
Yeah. I will feel better about it if Manning's involved. I do like that.
That's a cute dog.
It's just such an unknown. Like, I have no idea what kind of owner Rob Walton plans to be. He's 77, so like he could die any day. Well, we don't know. It's going to be, I think, more on his son-in-law, Greg Pinner.
Why are you not making friends with him right now to become like the official podcast of the Denver Broncos?
Yeah, like they need to reach out to me.
Like,
cousin
this
Greg
is your shot.
Will be involved.
Not going to throw away your shot.
Yeah, they have the money, so the money's that's good. Richest owner, I think that's
just like Broncos country.
Positive.
Not going to throw away your shot.
Change Walmart's to just Broncos country. Why don't we change the Walmart name? How about we do it that way?
I feel like that'd be a lot of branding that they don't want to do. I feel like you could just change the stadium. I think you're going to start to have like Broncos players be in Walmart commercials and be like, our prices are not mile high. Just like really cheesy, bad ad reads. That's what I just can't wait to see all the Walmart banners like all over everything. Like, do you guys have like a Ring of Honor, like Ring of Fame?
Yeah,
like,
the Ring of Fame.
Okay. So you have that, like, I'm assuming you have like banners and stuff of like, you know, the players and all that great stuff.
Yeah, it's in the stadium. They're banners that go across one of the levels.
Yeah, I think Walmart's just gonna like cover all of those.
Just ads
like,
for Walmart.
Yeah, it's just
like
John
Elway and.
Yep. I think like in between, like as you see Russell Wilson like drop back and about to like throw a touchdown, it's just like the feed's just gonna cut. And it's just to be like, and you could score big by heading over to Walmart for low savings. And then they go back to the game and the entire play's over.
Walmart. Don't be a pawn to Amazon.
Ooh. I really want Jeff Bezos to buy the Washington Commanders now.
Ooh.
And I just want it to be a full-blown war.
Wow.
Between the two. Walmart versus Amazon. Think of the graphics that could be there. And it's just nonstop advertisement. So.
No, that's true. Here's the thing. Like, a rich owner, what that means is your team will never be cash poor. So you should be able to do whatever transactions you want within the realm of the salary cap. Like they're going to have the cash in hand to do all of that stuff. That's the benefit of having a rich owner. The other benefit you need is a good general manager. I think the Broncos have that in George Payton, and they now have a quarterback in Russell Wilson. As long as Rob Walton comes in and is like, look, 2 years, George Payton seems to be doing a pretty good job. We're going to ride that out with George Payton, and Rob's kind of hands off. Then you're okay. You want the owner to be competitive, and you want it to be about winning. You don't want it to be just about the
ROI.
Yeah. And the ROI for like purchasing an NFL team, that is a long-term play. Because like you wait like 20 years and then the Broncos will be worth, $10 billion or something. That's when you make your money back. But
do they set a precedent now for like if another team, like if the Commanders were to be sold now, are they going to be sold for more than what the Broncos were?
Oh, I think Washington for sure, because they're always like a top 5 money-making team.
It's just because they do spend no money on their stadium whatsoever.
Right. And now, like the Broncos, they were really high. They were like top. Oh, man. How high? I forget how high they were when they had like Peyton Manning. With Russell Wilson, they'll be a more profitable organization. I think they're like 9 or 10, even through the shit years that we just lived through. But yeah. Whoa. Only worth 123 per share. Interesting.
Jeffrey Bezos. Yes. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, tatted Jedi. Ooh. Careful, Jedi. My team is connected to Star Wars. And if you taunt me, I will take Star Wars away from you.
George Lucas sold Star Wars to
I
Disney.
don't care. He's got a phone number I can call. Hey, Disney, wake up. Take away Star Wars from tatted Jedi. Boom. Did it.
Do you have to like walk through a Walmart that's connected to the stadium like on the way out? It's like a gift shop.
I hope
but it's
so.
Just Walmart.
I hope I can go to a Broncos game and walk out with enough diapers to last me the rest of the month.
That's good. That's solid. So you seem to be like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he was going to buy it as soon as he announced his bid. So I've had time to accept it. And I don't know if there was a better option in terms of a group making a bid. You know what I mean?
What about Peyton Manning? Thought he was going to do it.
I don't think that ever manifested.
So you lied to me.
No, that was the thing at the time.
What about John Elway?
They were supposed to both be part of competing ownership groups to make the bids. I think they're just going. I think what happens is like, we'll just tag on to whoever actually buys it. I'm Peyton Manning. They'll come after me. And I think that's going to happen.
He saw the money from the Manning cast and was like, never mind.
I'm okay.
That's it. Exactly. You just go to a football game. I'm going to Walmart.
See? There you go. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to Walmart. I'll pick up all the things that you need. Done.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, I saw a thing about Jeff Lurie buying the Eagles for like $195 million. Is that how much it was? Like 20 years ago or something?
It's decently cheap.
Eagles. Where was it? $185 million.
A drop in the bucket.
Yeah. When did he buy them? God damn stupid. Yeah. So that's a steal now. 94 is when he bought them. And people are like, that's too much money.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yo, Brad's got you.
Thank you, Brad.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah. So now the Rockies are the only team in town not owned by Walmart.
I have a question.
See.
Can you just like take the bar?
Oh,
Like
sure.
without going to school, without study. Like you just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go take the bar.
I don't know.
And if you pass it, do you still need the degree?
That's a good question.
Because the reason I asked that is because, like, for teaching, you could go and take the tests, and like you could get it, but I think that gets you certified, but you just won't have the degree behind it.
Yeah, and it's like, don't you can make more money as a teacher with the degrees? Like they can.
Oh, if you get a master's degree and then above
Yeah.
that, yeah. So you make like $8 extra. Oh, you still need the degree. Okay, so yeah, John knows. What a great profile
Thanks,
pic,
John.
Looking snazzy. Yeah, okay. But you can take the bar. Okay, so you can take the bar. So I think that's a good clickbait punishment. Take the bar exam. Do not study. Just take the someone did suggest take the SATs again. Oh my God. I block that out of my memory.
Yeah, you would. I feel like you would do the best though.
On the SATs?
Like, yeah, on either of those tests.
Mm.
You've graded papers. You've had to keep your mind around some of that stuff, and that's part of the battle.
Listen, once I stopped teaching, it's just a deflated balloon in here, and it was just like history is things. So
I'm the I don't know how I would be. I feel like I'd finish last.
There you go. Retake the ACT.
Oh.
Can you imagine, like, you're just doing that every year for your fantasy league? So, like, you're 68 years old going to take the ACT. You're like, I can't wait to go to college. I hope this gets me in. I've been taking it every year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We could do that. Talking about some contracts because mini camps have started. Aaron Donald, who was flirting with retirement like a siren.
He said, "Hi, retirement. How are you?"
And Aaron's just like, "Oh, I flirted with her." We're like, "No, stop it, Aaron." The Rams were like, "Hey, how about all the money?" And the thing is, they didn't add any new years, right? Like they just gave him a raise. And now he's expected, I think it's $95 million. Yeah, 3-year, $95 million contract, a $25 million signing bonus. $95 million guaranteed. Guaranteed, Perna. Guaranteed.
$40 million raise over the last 3 years of his existing contract.
Like, that's wild. Wild.
I mean, he is that really good. Like,
yes. He's
the best defensive player on earth outside of Von Miller. But
he's better than Von Miller.
No.
He's better than Von Miller.
No. How many Super Bowl MVPs does Aaron Donald have?
I don't think any.
Yep. Von Miller's got one. How many times did Aaron Donald win the Super Bowl without Von Miller? 0. How many times did he win it with him? 1.
I feel like you're simplifying this a little too much. By the way, is this just a further explanation that the cap is not real and we just like are like, hey, like we don't care anymore? Like they are giving him he's the first, I think, non-QB to make over $30 million a year. I think that's what the statistic was. So yeah, it's wild what he is making. Like dead cap. If they cut him today, it'd be a $73 million dead cap hit. How
many times did Aaron Donald intercept Tom Brady in the playoffs?
Oh, Jesus.
No. Less than Von Miller. Less than Von Miller.
Yep. So yeah, that was a big thing. Deebo Samule showing up to minicamp, however, was not
Deebo Samule better than Von Miller? I don't think so.
Oh, God. Okay. Perna, Von Miller's good, okay? But
he is a god!
So he just hated the Denver and didn't want to go back. It makes sense.
Rob Walton would have brought Von Miller back.
He could have. He would have just been like, you get a 12-month membership for free to Walmart Plus.
Yeah. Von's selling his house in Denver.
You could get in a queue to buy a PlayStation 5, not guaranteed.
Boom. All right. Sorry, I sidetracked you. Deebo Samule showing up.
Yes.
That was a bit of a surprise.
Showed up to minicamp. Well, he's not suited up, so he's not actually doing anything. He's just there.
That's a good faith move.
Yeah. He's just there right this second. Alan Lazard He's kind of waiting. He has not signed his tender yet. He's still kind of he wants more money, which makes kind of sense, considering the Packers are a little slim right now on wide receiver. So that one is okay. But the big one is DK Metcalf not showing up to mandatory minicamp. There's still some contract negotiations that are in the works. Good.
Yes.
Leave them. Also, Devontae Adams hasn't shown up to Lambeau, and I don't know why yet, but that's regardless. The DK
Where's
Metcalf.
Devontae?
Where's Tay? Because Aaron Rodgers showed that was actually in news. Oh, Aaron Rodgers showed up to mandatory minicamp. Yeah, it's mandatory. Why wouldn't he show up? They just gave him a big old contract, which, by the way, Aaron Rodgers asked a question yesterday. Are you going to finish your career in Green Bay? And he said, definitely yes. Oh. And then he gave a little snarky answer. He's like, unless they trade me.
What if they do trade him?
We're not going to do it, Perna. But he's basically said that what Mark Murphy said to me earlier this year, back in April, that it's basically a 1-year deal. Yes, he's signed for more years, but he's going to be like, hey, yeah, we'll see how retirement, feels after this season. If they win a Super Bowl, he's gone. He's going to.
Rodgers is ready to retire. We all know
he is. He I really feel like there's 1 to 2 more years, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, and rightfully so. He's had a long career.
Yes. This is year 18, baby.
Tom Brady's given us all unrealistic expectations for how long our quarterback should want to play.
Tom, Brandon, my girlfriend is a Packers fan. I'm a Bills fan.
Ooh.
Can this relationship last longer than the remaining years on Rodgers as a Packer? A simple no works.
No. I dated a girl who was a Seahawks fan once. And
why? Oh, my God.
No. Wasn't like something that
you didn't know?
Not until it's too late.
What does that mean? Oh my God, is Jess a Seahawks fan?
No. She's didn't watch any football, and then because she liked me, watched 2 straight years of football before she realized she didn't have to keep doing that.
She's like, I got him already.
Although we started dating the 2013, so it was the insane offense year for Peyton Manning and the Broncos. And I think she had a lot of fun watching all those games because they were just so insane.
I'll ask her when I see her in July. I'm going to be like, did you actually enjoy it? And she's like, no, absolutely. Listen, Packers-Bills Super Bowl this year, book it. Then whoever wins has to break up with the other person.
Ooh,
so someone's going to be, it's going to be a great day, and for the other person, it's going to be the worst day of their life.
I obviously want it to be a Broncos-Packers Super Bowl, but if it's the Bills and Von Miller is the reason that the Bills beat the Packers because old Aaron Rodgers can't escape his death grip and he looks good again, oh my God, that is a nice consolation prize for me as a football fan. It's really the best of both worlds, Tom, because if the Packers lose the Super Bowl, you will see views unlike you have ever dreamed of on your channel. And Von Miller wins his second Super Bowl MVP, and then I go checkmate, Aaron Donald, Von Miller debate, which I started today. I play chess against myself, and I win every time. Also, Packers, I don't know if they can get to the Super Bowl.
I don't even know if your team can make it to the playoffs.
Here's what I think Packers will have a top 5 defense this year. So
yes, they will. Their defense is going to be so nasty.
That's going to be, I think that's the real storyline with Green Bay in terms of.
I've been saying.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. And again, their run game should be great. Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw that ball. I saw that pass Rodgers threw to Dillon. I saw that pass.
Oh, the one he had to slow down for?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then apparently he threw a really nice ball to Christian Watson. So
who the hell's that?
The new guy that we drafted.
Oh, you drafted a Watson? Smart move, idiots.
Yeah, but he'll be really good for a few years. So like that's fine. We just have him. So and then we trade him for 3 first-round picks. Checkmate.
Send a Christian Watson right back to the Houston Texans. They'll take him in a second.
They'll be like, we just like you because your first name. That's valid though. That is valid. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the Allen Lazard thing, but then again, I also said that about Devontae Adams. And then he got traded 5 minutes later. So,
and you're saying Devontae Adams did not show up to the Raiders minicamp?
No, he did. I said he didn't show up to the Packers minicamp. That was the joke. I wish he did. No, he looks really happy. Yeah, it went right over the head. Just like the passes from Russell Wilson are going to go over the heads of all your wide receivers. But the point that I was making was I forgot. I totally lost my train of thought.
You sound like me now, Tom.
To get that zinger in. Do you know what I did yesterday? Like, this is legitimately was a scary moment. I had to take both dogs to the vet yesterday because they had to get their vaccines. So that was easy, right? So bring them, what have you. I usually don't bring them both at the same time. It's usually like I just bring one and then like a week later I'll bring the other, whatever. So I bring them both out. So I lock my door, right? I like lock the door. And then I walk out the door with the 2 dogs. Let me put them in the car. And then I drive away. I stop at the pet store because I had to get canned wet food, stop by my mom's because I had to pick up something, and I pull into the driveway. So this is a few hours later.
Your allowance? Do you have to pick up your allowance from your mom?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, inflation really has crushed
Mine's
it.
hurting too. Anyway.
So I pull into my driveway and my door's wide open. And I was like, oh. So I walked into my house. I'm like, hello? Nothing. I was like, okay, this is bad. So I bring the dogs in and they don't freak out. And then I have to go room by room and clear my house. I forgot to close the door before I left. I locked it, but I forgot to close my door and I left it open for hours. Anyone could have walked into my house.
Wow.
Anybody could have walked right on in.
See, when you started that story, I thought you were going to say you locked the door, you went outside, and then you left your keys inside, and you were locked outside of your house.
Oh no, I got.
Would you rather? I think like, what's worse, being locked out or that leaving your door open and leaving for a while?
Leaving the door open, because locking out, I've done that before. I have ways to get into my house if that occurs.
How?
So, like I've climbed through windows before. That has happened.
Now I know how to break into your house.
Yeah, it's fine. Come on in. It's fine. You're gonna have 2 dogs that are going to smell your crotch.
Oh,
Dash is just
don't give me a reason to come in.
Is just so he really just goes for
the crotch.
He'll go the other side too. But yeah, that's thing waved on the clearance. Yes, that's true. You just have grown men sitting in the clearance aisle of Walmart after they get cut by the Broncos. Yeah. So I've climbed through windows before. It's true. I have spare keys now, like on my person. So.
Oh, smart.
But yeah. So that was the point that I was making is I forgot what I was talking about mid-sentence, and I forgot to also close my door yesterday and left it open for hours. So it didn't seem like anything was stolen.
You've been drinking more than normal?
No, no. It's just, and there was no dogs even there. And just
weird.
It was good. I crushed it. I literally had to clear my house, like go like room by room, and I'm like, like if there's someone here that's gonna kill me, I'm not gonna be happy about it. Like it's really gonna be an inconvenience.
Sir, are you trying to stop me, an intruder with finger guns? Yes, I am.
Yes.
Get out.
I gotta go and be like, hey,
get out of my house.
There you go. Yeah, exactly, John. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you, John.
There it is.
That is exactly it. Thank you, Kip.
And John, thank you for giving me the $50.
Oh, wait, what?
Woo!
Wait, that's what screwed me up because I had the leashes in both hands, and so that it screwed me up. And I was like, okay, because usually I have one, and then yeah. Thank you, Kip. Kip gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you, buddy.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
Cut them off. Cut them off. Yes, a Q&A. Don't worry, Per and I are going to make some content when we see each other.
Ooh.
Perna already
What's the suggestion? I missed
about
it.
Q&A and then doing a whiskey tasting.
Oh yeah, we're gonna open up my 16-year Lagavulin Scotch when Tom's here,
and I'm gonna be like,
and I'll be like,
delicious.
spit it back into my mouth because that's expensive.
That's and that's valid.
Do not
listen.
waste the
Ron Swanson loves
yes.
Lagavulin, so just saying.
Vikings. Oh God, what have I entered?
Yep.
This is hell. Get
It's
me
just
out.
like, oh my God, your skin just starts like burning and stuff. That's good. I love how it's just like Tom's stupid and left the door open. I've done that before. Brandon, here's $50.
This was a good
valid.
day for me.
That's valid. That's okay. Wait, so you haven't opened it yet? It's a 16 year?
Mm-hmm.
It's been sitting there in your house for 16 years?
No, since Christmas.
Oh, so 16 year. Oh,
Santa Claus aged it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
He killed one of the elves and he
Oh,
aged it
that's a
inside
burn.
the body. Whoa.
Well, that's a
Whoa.
burn. That's a
burn.
That's a burn.
Yeah, like we haven't talked about Baker Mayfield just sitting back going like,
you dumbasses. Yeah.
because they're going to have to pay him too, aren't they? Woo. Oh, man.
Oh, crap. Oh, congratulations to you, by the way. The Avs making it.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
Stanley
We're going
Cup.
Stanley Cup.
That's the second series you've swept now, these playoffs?
Yeah, they're good, man. Yeah, I think the first and the second.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I've been,
So now you're just like bored until
the
it
18th,
starts.
basically. Yeah, they got like 10 days of rest. You got the Rangers and the Lightning tied at 2-2. So that's
yeah. The
Adam
Rangers
versus
sucked ass
Scooter.
yesterday, and not in like a fun, kinky way.
Yeah, a lot of
No,
fights.
Was the final score 3-0? I turned the game off.
It was, I don't know what the final score was. Later today on the pod, I'm having Nathan Rudolph from DNVR. He's their hockey guru. So we're going to talk about the Avs.
4-1. So they scored at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I'd actually be fine with Wally World. Make me
4-1.
think of vacation.
Who would you rather play?
Huh?
The Rangers or the Lightning?
I don't know. I know they both have good goalies. The Rangers seem like the more scrappy team. I said I'd rather play the Rangers in case like we do like a live stream during the hockey game. I'd rather do it with Adam than Scooter, since Scooter knows less about hockey than I do. At least Adam would be able to like tell me what's going on. So I said like Scooter and I would be like a toddler teaching an infant to drive.
That's a great analogy.
But like, I'll be happy to stream with either if it gets there. But in terms of value for the viewers, hopefully it's a guy who knows something about hockey.
There you go. If the Avs start winning, you should just come into the next stream in a bald cap.
Oh,
really
yeah.
get into his head.
Yeah, and then see too if the Avs beat the Rangers.
Oh yeah,
I will cherish taking away part of Adam's soul. So that's the other
true.
caveat.
That's true.
Oh yeah. Yep. Fair enough.
I mean, I wouldn't call the Seahawks relevant, but at least they got like a decent QB. I can't wait for Russell Wilson to have like a great 4 games to start the season, and they're like, "Oh, this is the MVP year," and then
Landeskog.
Wow, look at you!
Is that right, guys? I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah, Ernie! Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Rise against me. Let's get it. Let's get it. We did it. We showed the show. We did it.
We showed it. I'm talking Landeskog. I'm talking McKinnon. I'm talking Cale Makar. I'm talking Darcy Kemper probably coming in for Frankie. I'm talking the other guys too.
You wicked smart or something? You wicked smart?
Smart.
Wicked smart? All right. What do you got coming out today, Brandon Perna?
Oh, I will be dropping my ode to Ryan Fitzpatrick today.
Nice.
So I did shoot Antonio Brown. It's coming, but
You shot him?
I shot him.
Great. Now he's going to put that in his rap album.
Yeah. I was shot by Perna. I'm Antonio Brown. Some people call me a clown, and that makes me frown. I get sad inside, but that's because... Got it. Rap over.
Honestly, that could probably be featured on his next album.
Yeah, he's like, actually, that's pretty good. Let Donda purchase those words from you.
Yeah.
All that, we forgot to mention that with Aaron Donald, represented by Donda Sports, which is the Kanye West.
Yeah, him and that guy, the basketball player too. I think he's on the Celtics, right?
Kevin Durant.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's
Oh, I mean Kevin Garnett.
true.
All right,
Sure.
Let's go Avs. Ryan Fitzpatrick coming out today. It's a long one. That's it. AB will be up some point. Tom, what are you?
That guy.
What do you got?
That
Jaylen
guy.
Brown. There it is.
Got the AFC South predictions coming out today. Gonna be tomorrow will be the AFC West, and then I all done.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've gone through 4 of my division offseason recaps.
Nice. I got Coach coming out on Saturday.
Hell yeah. Season 4, Coach? Is that what it is?
Season 4, and it is the first episode's all filmed. I just have to edit it. Gotta edit the whole thing. So
Oh, wow.
just gotta edit.
Bubba
It's gonna
Boo.
take forever. It's gonna take forever. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be back on Friday. I don't know if we'll be back on Friday.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe
Next
not.
week-
We won't be here Monday. I
No.
will be playing in the Alzheimer's charity golf tournament.
I don't think that. I think you just swung a baseball bat. I think that was like.
I will be getting drunk early in the morning.
Oh,
That's what
Okay.
golfers do. That's why people love it so much.
I've never been golfing.
It's so hard.
I've done mini golf.
Yeah.
But I've never gone play actual golf.
Yeah, golfing's tough.
It's tough.
It's very tough.
So like, but you can get drunk.
Yeah, you can get drunk while playing.
Can you bring your own alcohol?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
And you can still drive those.
Oh yeah, they don't care. It's a free for all out there. There's no
Can we
golf
go-
police, Tom.
Can we go golfing when I go to Colorado?
Yeah, if you want.
Too expensive.
We could do Top Golf. You ever done Top Golf?
Is that when Tom Cruise flies a
Yeah.
plane and you're golfing on the plane?
Yeah, he flies it right through your face.
And then he's just like, right into the Scientology. No one expects Xeno.
Disown your family. Danger zone.
No, what is Top Golf? I don't know what Top Golf is.
It's like bowling for golf. So it's a driving range, and there's like these big holes out there, and it's all electronic. So you there's different challenges you do when you're swinging your clubs up there.
Oh, it's when you hit it against the screen?
No, you're
No.
hitting out to a real fairway, but there's like things, and you keep score, and it's like a bowling alley, and you order drinks and food, and there's like arcade games and all that other shit you can do. But it's a driving range on steroids. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if, other counterpoint,
Okay, Jack.
what if we go golfing and there's 18 holes, right, with golf? 18 holes. What if we get completely wasted and then we got to call Jess to pick us up and then we're overly obnoxious in the car?
Yeah. And then she just kicks us out of the car
Yeah.
We got to find our own way home.
We had to find our way home, but we vlog it and we go on an adventure. I think that could do numbers.
And then we find our way to a Walmart and we just live there.
And there was a movie I saw when I was a child. There was a lady who was pregnant and lived in a Walmart.
Oh.
She had the baby in the Walmart.
Tom Hanks lived in an airport.
He also lived on an island.
God, he's lived everywhere.
He's also caught Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow.
That's crazy. Crazy.
All right, we did it.
But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you, yes, have been navigated. If there's anybody who can navigate us home, Perna, it's us.
You've reached your destination, and that happens to be the Denver Broncos Super Walmart.